Yeah, she know the vibes. Something special about your words can't describe. You my down ass with your round ass.
Thank you for tuning in and watching me, The Real Storm. So this is just basically a get to know me video, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that I have endured in my life, some of the things I like, dislikes. You know, we here, right? We here. First thing I'm going to talk to you guys about today is my name, how I got my name. That is the main question when people first meet me or an interview. My mom did not get my name from X-Men, and I was not born in the storm. I was born in June, so there was no storm then. My mom got my name basically because she said I was a storm in her stomach, which I disagree. I feel like I was probably an angel, but she said yes, I was giving her troubles. And also an aunt that is her sister gave her an idea because my mom's name for short is Rain, so she was like, Rainstorm, that sounds cute. So I guess she piggybacked off that idea, and that became my name, my real name. The second thing I want to talk to you guys about is my favorite color. Favorite color is purple, but I know you guys are probably like, girl, you wear a lot of pink. Pink is just a like a matchable color. Like sometimes purple don't go with a lot of stuff, so I prefer to like wear like pink nails or pink like scrunchies and stuff like that. I just prefer that over wearing purple. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I definitely pop out with a purple outfit, but sometimes my skin tone, it throws it off. So I have to have like a specific tone on me sometimes that'll bring out my skin tone. Like for instance, white. Like, you know, white is gonna bring out the darker skin tone. One thing about me, if you know me, if you're friends with me, if you're family with me, if you're just meeting me, I don't take lightly to disrespect. Like, I don't take lightly to that. Like, I try to respect people. I try to treat people how I would want to be treated. So with that being said, don't disrespect me. Don't come off disrespectful. Don't come off playfully disrespectful, because I'm gonna come back at you with the same energy you're giving me. And that's on P. I feel like some people feel the same way as well. Like, who wants to be disrespected? Like, come on. I love to dance. I love to break out in choreography. I love to just be myself. I love to break dance. I love to wind up my waist. I love to do a bunch of things that you can't normally do in a work environment. Sometimes at work, I'll like break out into a little dance. Like I remember one time I used to work at the nursing home close to my house, and basically I started breaking out into a dance, and then one of my residents started breaking out into a dance too. That just goes to show you like my personality and me dancing just helps other people just bring out their personality and just be happy, which I love helping others as well. That's another thing that I love to do. I love to help the elderly. I love to help children. You know, I also worked in those fields, so I feel like I've pretty much gotten to know a lot of people, meaning the young and the old. And sometimes people in the middle, like teenagers, I can relate to them on a different level that other people may not be able to relate to them. Also, I've been a teenager before, so I can relate to them on the same type of level. But just going back to dance, I just love to try new things. I was on an African dance team. I was on a Caribbean dance team, hip hop, step team. Like I just tried like trying new things and just being different within the world and society and stuff like that. You already know your girl is American and Caribbean, so if you didn't know that about me, now you know. Also, another thing about me is I love music. I love to dance to music, like, scratch that. I love music. I love when I'm in a bad mood. I love when I'm in a bad mood and music could take me out that element or push me in that element. So like for example, if I'm in a mood where I'm ready to clean, I would listen to music, and that will push me to continue to do what I need to do. Within cleaning, if I'm studying, I will listen to specific music like Mozart or instrumental music, certain music that will be more calming but will help me like zero in on my studies. I love when I'm in the hype mood, like play some Pop Smoke, like the smoke will never clear. But nah, you get what I'm saying? Like, music is definitely one of my go-tos because I just love to hear how a person could get on any beat. And they loud outside. I'm not understanding why they so loud outside. Sorry, guys. But I just love how people could just be so creative on any beat or creative on in their field of music. Like, doesn't matter, gospel, hip-hop, R&B, like music for me is really my go-to, and that's on P. I'm definitely spoiled. My girlfriend is like, girl, you don't like hearing no, but I kind of agree, but I don't, because if I hear no, it's just like, okay, the timing might not be right, so I'll take that no or that hard no as alright sometime later. But I am definitely spoiled. I feel like since I was little, I was always spoiled, so I guess I carried on that nature, or I oftentimes spoil myself. Like, who, like, if nobody gonna spoil you, spoil yourself, boo. And that's for anybody. Spoil yourself. Another thing about me is I attended 3 different colleges. I always put up the wrong amount of fingers, guys. I be so silly. I gotta get more in tune with YouTube. I'm starting to get there. Like, don't come for me. I'm working at it, so don't come for me. I'm trying. I obviously have a really good personality. Can't find that everywhere, but I really have a good personality, and I want to share this with you guys. I went to 3 different colleges. I went to CUNY. Now listen, guys, because this is about to get real complicated. So I went to a CUNY SUNY, which means it's a community college, but it's away from New York City. So it's a SUNY because it's out of state. So it's a community college. That's a SUNY. I also went to a community college, which is a CUNY, which is here in New York City. If you're not from New York City, basically it's just a bunch of schools that make up New York City, and on the school list it will be listed as a CUNY school. And then I obviously went to a SUNY school, which is Buffalo State. SUNY school, as I stated before, is a school that's out of state. So all 3 schools, I got different experiences, met a bunch of different people, learned tremendous things that I didn't know before going into college. I feel like that also built my character. Yeah, it just helped me even more. It helped me become more of a flower, like blossoming. It just helped me branch out and know what things to do and what things not to do. I'm the oldest on both sides of my family, so which means on my dad's side I'm the oldest child, and on my mom's side I'm the oldest child. So I feel like a lot of responsibilities are often looked towards. I feel like a lot of responsibilities are on my shoulders, and I feel like I have to make a good example for not just my family, for just people who are coming after me, just in general, like society. I want to be like a positive personnel, even in a world that has a lot of negative stuff going on. I just try to like be positive within my friends. Speaking of friends, like, honestly, I could count on my fingers like how many friends I have, and that just goes to show you, like, I can get along with people. I'm pretty much open to meeting new people, but sometimes people don't have your best interest, and which is okay. Like, we might not relate on the same level, but again, I don't play with the disrespect. So If you come into the table with disrespect, and I'm not disrespecting you, I'm respecting you, I feel like we should still be on the same page. Especially, we're adults now. I'm 23, guys. I'm 23. I know I don't look it in the face. But yes, I'm 23. And I feel like once you get older, you start to develop certain personalities. Like, when you get older, you start nipping a lot of stuff in the butt. And you start realizing that a lot of stuff you want. And I just feel like, yeah, like, when you get older, you start to realize a lot of stuff that you didn't know or that you were not open to when you were a child. So, which is really good about growth. Like, when you are growing, you're learning, you're seeing, you're using your senses. You're using others to find out things, you know? Just in general, you're growing. And if you're not growing, what are you doing? I'm very ambitious. I try to go forth with anything that's thrown my way. And I've been throwing a lot of stuff. Like, I've been throwing a lot of boulders and I had to catch them, run with it. Like, I've been told numerous times, no, just like, no. Not in my relationship or anything. That's just life in general. Like, a lot of doors is gonna close, and they have closed, and I continue to strive. And I want you guys to kind of have that same type of personality. Like, okay, so I've been told no, or this door has been closed, but trust, more will open up. And you just have to keep the faith and just stay blessed, honestly, and keep the right circle around you. Honestly, that's key. You want to have the best people around you that's going to promote you, that's going to uplift you, that's doing the same things as you, if not better. Because at the end of the day, if you're not bettering yourself, what are you doing? You shouldn't be doing the same thing that you've been doing last year. And if you are, that's okay. But you want to put a different spin on it. You want to see, how can I better myself? Because sometimes being stagnated, you're not seeing a bunch of stuff. Like traveling. Traveling is important because you want to see different things. You don't want to just see the same thing all the time. I always told myself, like, I don't want to be a statistic. Especially black women, they always have negative connotations. They're angry. They're just disrespectful, all those connotations, and just women in general, because Women's Month, you feel me? But just women in general, we always have a negative connotation of us, and not just going by being like, with that being said, I just want the best for everyone around me, everyone who's not around me. I just want the best for my siblings, for my family. I don't know if they're praying on me, but I do pray on my family. I hope the best for them. I don't wish them no hate, no bad blood. And that just goes to the people that I don't talk to. I don't wish bad on them. I feel like doing that is like minimizing or closing my blessings. And I don't want that. So I honestly just want the best for everybody. And I'm really like a caring person. I really am. I care for everybody. Like, I literally could meet you today and I'll be like, okay, did you eat? Are you okay? Like, did you sleep? Like, I'm just that caring. I done put people onto jobs. Ooh, baby. Put people onto jobs. I done, like, gave them money. I'm just not counting favors, but I'm just a really caring person, and I want people to know that, like, I would really give people my last, depending on who, but you get what I'm saying? I just want people to feel the same way about me, or give me the same type of respect, and that's just on P. If you ain't feeling like that, then I don't know, like, I don't know. I'm from Brooklyn. Yes, girl. Yes, boys. I'm from Brooklyn. Brooklyn all day. They cute, biggie. Nah, but I'm from Brooklyn. Grew up in Brooklyn. Born and raised. Living in Brooklyn, I just saw the same people. I got to meet new people. But I actually got to grow up with a specific amount of people. So it's like I know a lot of people just because I live in that borough. But I feel like growing up in Brooklyn, like, it was wavy. Like, if you're not from Brooklyn, like, where are you from? But if you're from Brooklyn, comment below. Comment Brooklyn below if you're from Brooklyn. Because if you know, you know. And on that note, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I love you guys so much. I thank you for all the support. And I just want you guys to know, like, I really, really appreciate you. Just taking the time out and watching. Like, it just means the world to me. And I thank you guys. Have a good one.